KSquad, what's up? Thanks so much for tuning in today's video. It's been a minute since I've been on camera. I missed you guys. I hope everybody is well out there. If you're new here, I'm Kara from KSways, and today's video, I thought it would be a good idea to run back all of the purchases that I made just from Sephora, exclusively Sephora, even though I do have items that wasn't purchased at Sephora. Maybe I purchased from the brand website, but we'll discuss that probably next week when I talk about my recommendations from the Sephora holiday sale that's coming up. It starts on November 5th. Y'all know my birthday is November 9th, so I'm always looking for a reason to shop the sale, especially this fall sale. So this video is going to be a little lengthy, so grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get into my speed reviews of all the products that I purchased from Sephora for 2021. Alright, so I pulled up the Sephora app and we're going to take it back to the first order that I placed in 2021 from Sephora. Literally on January 1st, the first day of the year, I placed an order. First, I got the Pat McGrath Labs Mini Smokey Eye Duo. Now this eye duo, it comes with her Pat McGrath Labs Permagel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil, and it's a mini of that, along with the mini of her Dark Star Mascara. These two products, absolutely love. Pat McGrath, I don't think there's a product that I said that, oh, well, watch my full face of Pat McGrath video if you want to see these in action. I didn't use these today, so there's no demo, but I absolutely love these products. And this duo, to get both products, you're only paying $25. Again, with the 10, 15, 20% off, whatever your tier is in Sephora. You can save more, of course, with the holiday sale savings, but I just think this is a good little kit if you want to try out the products. You don't want to spend the money for the full size of the products. These are good. And I actually purchased another one of these sets. I think it came with another Dark Star. Oh yeah, it did. It came with the Dark Star mascara, and it came with the liquid eyeliner that she has. I think I got that from her website directly though, but I definitely recommend this Dark Star mascara. As a matter of fact, I used it on my bottom lashes on top of another mascara, but it adds volume, it adds that depth, so really highly recommend this. The gel pencil, nice and smooth, really dark, so I have no complaints about either one of these products. Pat McGrath is always a good look. Next up in that same haul, I did pick up the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is one of my favorite products. I would say I'm probably down to like here by now, so this lasted me daggone near the whole year, a mini, and the mini is only $15, so I definitely recommend this as a purchase if you haven't tried it. Mine is in the shade 6.5 Deep. They have a nice range of shades, and it's more like an illuminator. You can actually use it any which way you like. I personally apply it underneath my foundation into the areas where I want that highlighted glow, and I think it just, like I said, it's a flawless filter, so it just gives that filtered, pretty smooth effect. So I really like this. Some people will mix it in with their foundation, some people will apply it all over as a primer. So again, you can buy it, try it any which way that works for you, but I definitely recommend this. $15 for a mini Charlotte Tilbury product, not a bad look. Next up in that January 1st haul is this Artist Couture Highlighter. I put it in my highlighted areas as well. This is Honey Drip, and it took me a long time throughout the year. Even though I purchased it in January, I believe it was like sometime in the summer that I actually put this on my face, and I was highly pleasantly surprised. That's what it looks like swatched there. Really pretty, and I think this will come in handy, especially for these fall and winter months, because it just gives like, it's not like you would look at it and you think it's like super gold, but when you blend it out on the skin, it doesn't give that same kind of highlighted effect. When you blend it out, it's just really nice, and it's really suitable for my skin tone. Well, it doesn't look like I can add to basket, so I don't know if this is still a product that's still available, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on from that. Next up, we have more Charlotte Tilbury products. So I picked up the Walk of No Shame lipstick and liner set, which doesn't seem to be available anymore either. I can't add it to cart, but it came with the lip liner and matching lipstick in the shade Walk of No Shame. And if you're not a stranger here on this channel, Walk of No Shame is my favorite blush from Charlotte Tilbury. And what else? I have something else in Walk of No Shame. I think it may be like an eyeliner, but I wanted to try the lipstick. Well, I've had the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick formula. I think it's a really nice formula, not drying on the lips, even though it is a matte formula. It doesn't fall into the cracks or anything like that. I just wasn't a fan of the lip liner per se, just because it wasn't a color that I would actually line my lips with. You know, my go-to all the time is matte chestnut, which I have on my lips today. Again, that doesn't seem to be available anymore, so I'm going to move on to the next product, which is another Artist Couture product. a little dirty. So this is the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes eyeshadow palette. On the back you have all your ingredients and everything listed there, and it's a nice weighty kind of palette. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Here is the eyeshadow palette, and that's actually the eyeshadow palette that I used to create this look today. So you'll see that demo playing alongside of me. I haven't used all the shades of this palette as of yet, but I'm still working my way through it. It's perfect for the fall and winter, so if you're looking for a nice neutral palette, I think this would be a good one. And this is a $40 eyeshadow palette, so of course with the sale you can get, anywhere between $4 and $8 off, depending on what tier you are for Sephora, whether you're a BI, a VIB, or a Rouge. So yeah, this is an eyeshadow palette, really nice, everyday basic neutral palette, and it created this nice smoky brown look that I have going on today. In this order, there was like some accessories. I had purchased this little water bottle. It's a reusable water bottle from Sephora. My kids dropped it, broke it, and same thing, I had got some free glass straws from Sephora, which my kids dropped and broke, so I don't recommend those. Those are easily breakable. But the last thing from that January 1st haul, and if you haven't seen any of these hauls, I'll definitely leave a playlist at the end of this so you guys can check out the hauls that I did throughout the year if you just want to see like different demos and swatches, whatever I did earlier in the year. But the last product that I did pick up from January 1st was the Gucci bronzer. This is their Poudre de Beauté. Mine is in the shade 04. And I believe, yeah, there's a shade deeper than this, and I honestly considered picking up that shade. But this is a $62 product here, so with 20% off, I would get about $12.40 off. So you pay like $50, and I'm pretty sure that's what I did, because me, I'm cheap, y'all. So I definitely had to get this on a deal. I'm pretty sure. Does it tell me? Oh no, I had a gift card. So I had a gift card for $58.69 that came off of it. So basically paid for the Gucci bronzer itself. So yeah, this Gucci bronzer, I used it today. It does build up just a little bit, but like I was saying, I was considering getting the shade 05 because I don't think it's so prominent. This is like more of an everyday bronzer for me, but I do like the formula. It doesn't skip or anything like that. It's very smooth and blendable. I just noticed I took out some of the products, but I don't see the LYS bronzer. Maybe did I buy that from the LYS? Oh yeah, I think I placed my order through the LYS website, but I do recommend that LYS bronzer. Really nice shades. They have a nice shade range as well. I would say about the same amount of shades that Gucci has, but that bronzer is only $19, and I have no complaints with that bronzer. I don't have any complaints with this one again, but like I said, if you can get more for your money, I'm always down for that. So I would recommend the LYS bronzer. There's so many different bronzers. Like, how many bronzers did I show you throughout the year, guys? I love me a good bronzer. I mean, I'm glad I have this one in my collection, but honestly, like I said, don't break your back to go ahead and pay $62 for a bronzer. It's a nice one. Very smooth. You can see in the demo here how it applies and what warmth it adds to my skin. I did have to build it up because I think I should have got the shade number 5, but it is what it is. And maybe one day I will get the shade number 5, who knows. So then after January, I placed another order back in March, which I see it has a product that I actually returned. So this is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizer Foundation. Wanted to try that foundation for a long time, but I just picked up the wrong shade, which is why I returned it. And when I went in store to return it, they didn't have the shade that I wanted, so I just never went ahead and repurchased it. And I know if you see my foundation drawer right now, guys, you would be ashamed. So I figured I don't really need more foundations at the moment, so I haven't picked it up as of yet. And then in that same order, I did get a mini trial size of the Bite Beauty mascara. Let me tell y'all, this mascara is so bomb. It may be a little dried out now because it's so old, but I've used this up. This is actually going to be in my empties for the next month. But the wand is so good, and I think this mascara adds nice volume. The depth of blackness that is in the pigment of this mascara is really nice, and I think it's just a really nice mascara. I would definitely get a full size of this, so you take that how you want to take it. So April 8th was the next order. I picked up the Kosas Chemistry AHA Serum Deodorant. This is actually another product that is actually in my empties. I went ahead and pulled it out of my empties basket to show you guys. I've used this deodorant all the way up. It does a good job. I didn't have any complaints. I've never smelled myself when wearing this deodorant. The only complaint I have about this one, I feel like it never fully dries. Like, underneath your arm is always wet, and that's gross. It doesn't, the funny thing about that is, it doesn't like seep through your clothes or anything, so I've never had like a stain where I feel like it was wet. But when I've actually touched my arms, it's like wet, and you're feeling like, oh my god, you know, I ain't with all that. So I have a haul video coming up where I'll show you where I purchased a new clean beauty deodorant. But this one I do recommend. I mean, it's only $15 and it lasted me a good amount of time actually. And even throughout the summer, the days that I did wear this, I really wasn't going anywhere. Cause I don't know, I just feel some kind of way about wearing these natural deodorants when I go out. But this one has done a good job. I had no complaints, like I said, and it has an AHA in it, so it actually is helping your skin as well. I think this is a really good product, but I just want them to come out with a different version where it actually dries down. In that same order, I did pick up the Olaplex No. I have a full video about Olaplex on my channel if you want to see this product or another product. I don't know if it's in this order, but I do have another Olaplex product that I purchased this year. This was new this year actually. So this is the No, which comes before the No. 3 treatment, and it's just basically like a primer, and it helps you to moisturize the hair before you do that. And I had no complaints with it. I'm about halfway through the bottle, as you can see. I'm about halfway through the bottle. So if you're interested in Olaplex, I'd highly recommend you checking out that video. I'll have it linked up in the card so you can check it out and see how it worked on my natural hair. But if you have any kind of chemically treated hair, whether you relax, you color your hair, I'd highly recommend the Olaplex, because that bonding treatment that they do, I don't know, there's something about it that just makes your hair feel nice, healthy, and strong. And like I said, I have no complaints about Olaplex. So that was a $28 product. Actually, No. is currently out of stock. So you may want to sign up for the emails where they notify you if it's back in stock, if you're really interested in that product. But of course, everything will be listed and linked down in my description box. If you use those links to shop, that helps out the KSquad channel a lot. So I appreciate each and every one of you that actually even clicks a link, whether you purchase or not. You know, you can always search for it. I list the names of everything, so you can definitely search for the product if you don't feel comfortable shopping through my links. Next up in that order, I have the LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. And I don't know if y'all can tell, but this is like almost done. I've been really enjoying this product. It is more like a thick, glossy kind of product. It leaves a nice shine on your lips. It's pretty moisturizing. Like, I've never had no problems if I come out the shower and I put this on only. I've never had any problems where my lips ended up feeling dry or anything. But it is like a thicker formula. It's not sticky or anything like that. But it says, treat your lips with extra TLC with this cushiony lip treatment packed with natural oils and soothing hydrators that leave behind a non-sticky glossy finish that's simply irresistible. Exactly what I said. Nice glossy finish, not sticky, and really comfortable and hydrating. So this is actually only a $12 product. LYS Beauty, you guys know, it's a clean black owned brand. So this is definitely one of the brands that I would suggest that you check out if you haven't already. I also purchased another lip balm. It's from Biossance. That's a $14 lip balm. And I used it. It was pretty decent. I can't complain about it, but I think Chloe confiscated it from me and she's been using it. So I'm not even going to go into that one. Next up, we have the Tower 28. This was a duo set they had available earlier this year. It says it's out of stock now. So this little duo was the Tower 28 Power Lip and Cheek Duo Set. It came with one of the lip glosses, which is, oh yeah, this is what I have on my lips today. It just looks a little deeper because I have on that chestnut lip liner. But this is what I have on my lips today. I absolutely love this lip gloss. I don't know if you can tell, but I've used quite a bit of this lip gloss. Super comfortable, super glossy, very comfortable. Oh, I think I just said that, but very comfortable to wear. I don't find like it like spills or bleeds or outside the lines. Really nice color. Let me go ahead and swatch the shade for you guys so you can see the color. But it's like a nice neutral kind of brown, which is not doing too much, and I think you could put it on with anything. So Tower 21, they actually have a duo that's out now that comes with a clear gloss and then a new shade of their gloss, and I think I'll definitely be picking that up during the Sephora VIB sale. That cheek set also came with the blush that I have on this Tower 28 cream blush, and this one is in the shade Power Hour This is a permanent shade in their collection, so even if you can't get it in that duo. Oh, and so is the lip gloss. Actually, Cashew is one of their popular shades, so you can get it. You can definitely purchase these separately. But this is what that cream blush looks like. This is one of my favorite shades. I actually did pick up another shade during that same sale. So this one is in the shade Beach Please. No, actually, they're both called Beach Please. So this is the Beach Please collection. My bad. So this one is in the shade Power Hour, and then this one is in the shade After Hours. So this one was more vibrant and lively for, I would say, the spring and summer, and then this one is my go-to for like these 4 months. Really, I love the formula. If you seen the demo, I actually already had set my face and everything. When my face was actually already set when I applied this, and it didn't pull up anything underneath. I think it just blends in really nicely, which I can go ahead and actually put a little bit more on. But you see, it just blends out so effortlessly. Like, I dip my sponge in and I just go over very nice, lightly. It is a little bit of emollient, but you guys know I go over my face with a finishing powder anyway, and even that doesn't stick to the blush or anything like that. So I really do enjoy these, and I have no regrets with those purchases. Speaking of finishing powder, in that same haul, this is when I picked up the Gucci setting powder. I picked mine up in the shade number 12. So that's what that looks like there, and that's what I use to set all over my face. Now this is nothing but what it says. It's a setting powder. I've tried to wear it by itself. It gives like no coverage, but for some reason when you set your face, like, it looks really nice. I don't know. This is just a really nice setting powder. Again, if you have the funds to actually purchase something and you're in the market for a good setting powder, this is a nice one. It sets my foundation with no problems. I guess the little brush or whatever it came with probably dropped out somewhere. And I've really been enjoying this powder. Like, there's nothing bad I can say about the powder. But if you're looking for like a powder foundation where it's giving you coverage or anything, that's not that. It's not a 2-in-1 kind of product like that. Like I said, it's just basically a setting powder. It just sets your foundation or whatever you're trying to set. I never really used it for underneath my eyes. I just go all over my face with this setting powder. Now, speaking of foundation, I finally went ahead and ordered the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This is only a $22 foundation, guys. So when I say these LYS products are so bomb, like, first of all, their packaging, everything has that like triangle vibe. Same thing when it comes to the lip gloss. Their branding, you can easily spot a LYS beauty product. Again, a clean at Sephora, black-owned beauty brand, which I have enjoyed pretty much everything that I purchased from them. There is one thing that I regret buying from them, but I'll talk about that in another video. It wasn't part of my Sephora purchases, so I'm not going to get into that right now. But the foundation, really nice foundation, gives nice coverage, blends really good, and even the color match. I got mine in the shade DG7. It's a nice match for me, and I have no complaints with this foundation. $22, definitely worth a try, you guys. Now, next up in this same order, I picked up the Valentino. What's the date on this order? April 8th, so I'm thinking this must have been like the spring sale, because I can't believe I purchased this much stuff in one order. So I'm pretty sure this was the spring sale. But I have the Voce Viva from Valentino EDP. I only purchased the travel spray. This is $30, and I just love the packaging. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the packaging. And when I first purchased this, I wasn't necessarily a fan of it. I mean, it was in April, so maybe it was just starting to get too warm. But now that it's fall, I wore this maybe twice last week, as a matter of fact, and I've really been enjoying it. The only thing about this is I really can't see how much product that I have left. I have to look through the bottom there. I don't know if this comes off. I tried to screw it off, but then this top gold thing came off. I said forget it. So if you've been looking to try this, of course, travel sprays are always a good way to test the waters when it comes to actually purchasing fragrances. And I know Valentino released an intense version of this fragrance. I would like to smell it. I haven't gotten my nose on it as of yet, but you know, we'll see about that. But for now, I've definitely been enjoying this one for the fall. Okay, that was it for that order. Oh no, I must have placed 2 orders on the same day. That's funny. So April 8th again, I had purchased the Sephora Men's Cologne Sampler Set. I think I remember telling you guys that in the video. Like, if you get all these boxes coming in, I like to throw something in there for babe, so that, you know, you really can't say much if I got something in here for you, right? He's not going to say anything, but I'm just saying. It just looks nice. And then lastly in that one, I also picked up another fragrance for myself. So I went ahead and picked up the YSL Libre Eau de Toilette. This was a release from this year, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys, actually today I'm wearing the YSL Intense, which is my absolute favorite from the three. But this is actually a close second, the EDT, because I find like this one is nice and light and fresher for the warmer months. So this, I mean, you can clearly see how much I use from the bottle. So, you know, I have been enjoying this. I enjoyed it during the summer, and really nice fragrance. I love the packaging. I only picked up, I think this is a 1 fluid ounce bottle. I'm not even gonna try to read that, but yeah. If you're looking for a full scent, I definitely recommend the Intense version. You may see it right there. You may see it right there. That's the Intense version that I've been using like crazy. But this one would be a nice recommendation for maybe like the spring, you know? Now this was the first year that Sephora did their little 30% off of their Sephora collection products. So if you recall, I did pick up that big cube plate. That big cube is just a one single drawer cube. I actually have it here with all the products that I need to test out, and it just comes in so much handy. I think it's a great value. I don't see that they have it available, and I know like a week or two I seen it on Sephora's website. They had them discounted already. They was on sale, so people probably bought them up, but it was only $23 for that one drawer. Really nice. The quality is really good. The acrylic is nice and sturdy, so I really enjoyed that. Also from the Sephora collection is the foundation that I have on today. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. I have the shade 55N, and this is, you know, I'm not mad at this foundation. It looks really nice and natural. It doesn't give like the fullest coverage or anything like that, but you can actually tell I have on makeup. I think it's a really decent skin tone match for me. At first, if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah. So at first I picked up the shade 59N. I had to return that, and then I ended up getting the 55N, and this is a really good match for me. So I have no complaints about this. So they describe it as a medium buildable coverage for the look of naturally perfected skin. So yeah, that's basically what it is. It's a medium coverage foundation, and it gives a nice base. You know what I mean? Everything looks nice and smooth over it. So I mean, this foundation is only $20. Even though the bottle does look small, it's a little less than a normal foundation bottle would be. Usually they're like 1 fluid ounce. This is actually 0.84 fluid ounces, so it's a little smaller than what you would normally get. But I already told y'all my foundation collection is getting out of control, so this may be something that I can you know, run through. So I'm not mad at that. $20 if you're looking for a new foundation. It is a nice something that you can wear every day, not drying or anything like that. I'm not sure how it would work on like if you have oily skin on like. And my oily skin girls, if you've tried this foundation, definitely leave a comment. Let us know how it works for you, because you know that might help the community out, you know, help the KSquad out. And then last but not least, from the Sephora collection, I did pick up the Sephora Translucent Setting Powder. This is just way too drying for me. Anytime that I've tried it, I just never was really impressed with it. So nowadays I use it to set my base before I do eyeshadow looks. So that's what I've been using this for, hopefully, in, you know, hopes to get more use out of the product. But if you are, like I was saying, if you're an oily girl, you may actually enjoy this because it is pretty mattifying, guys. So it's just a translucent setting powder. I don't know if they come in like skin tones or anything like that, but I honestly, I wouldn't even try it if it did. This is just too drying for my dry skin. So in one of them orders, I totally forgot to tell you guys that I did pick up a sample of the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Powder. Now, I may have to actually put this into another package because this sifter only has 3 little holes. It's so hard for the product to come out. But this is what I use today underneath my eyes to set my concealer. Now, if you don't know, if you've been on my channel for years, you know the Laura Mercier Medium Deep Setting Powder is bae. Absolutely love that. But if we're talking the honey shade, I actually prefer the DJ's Boutique Honey Powder. This is actually in my shop, my stash, because I forgot how much I love this, and it's actually saved my makeup maybe a couple of weeks back. This saved my makeup because I just was not feeling that LYS. Oh, I'm telling y'all the product that I regret buying from LYS. But the LYS translucent powder, I really wasn't feeling that underneath my eyes, so this definitely came in and saved the day for me. So DJ's Boutique is a black-owned indie brand. I'll leave all her information down in the description box below if you're looking to support. She's also a YouTube content creator, so if you're looking to support a black-owned business, I would definitely recommend the loose powder and honey from DJ's Boutique. as opposed to the one from Laura Mercier, even though Laura Mercier medium deep is always bae. Alright, I must have been getting more a little bit of FOMO because I ended up placing another order on April 17th. That order includes something that I cannot stand. So let's talk about it. The Huda Beauty K Power Doodle. Y'all can tell how much I didn't like it, right? K Power Duo Kit Mini Perfume Set. So it came with a mini of the Deja Vu White Flower number 57 from K. You can see the bottle. I've definitely tried this numerous times, and to me it just smells like an old lady Avon perfume. This one is just not the business for me. I've tried it multiple times, including up to last week. Like, I've literally tried this so many times because I'm like, what do everybody like about it? I've tried mixing it with other fragrances, and this just doesn't work for me. I'm not a fan. It also came with this lipstick, which is just not a color that I would actually wear. This is in the shade Interview. And even with a lip liner, I'm just not the hugest fan of that lip color. So that's what that looks like swatched there. Just not a huge fan of that lip color, but I would like to try more of her lipsticks. I just haven't been, if you notice, I really didn't purchase any lipsticks this year from Sephora besides that kit with the Tower 28 lip gloss, and I'll wear a gloss any day. Oh, I just wasted money with this order because I wasn't a fan too much of this one either. So this is the Sol de Janeiro Bomdia Bright Cream. This is the one that comes in the coral packaging here. And you can see I've used quite a bit of it. I just tried to actually basically get rid of it. So I've used a good amount of it. It's just the smell. Like, there's something lingering in there that just smells like some kind of pee. I don't know. It's just a weird smell to me. For me, I have to use this more on my body and not bring it up because I just don't want to smell it. But it's supposed to have some kind of good ingredients in there for your body, so that's why I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna, you know, I paid for it, so I'm gonna use it up, and then I'll just never buy it again. But this is one I don't recommend. Of course, I love the original Boom Boom Cream. That is bae, will always be bae. I have a little bit left in my jar, and I just may buy another one this year during the sale or after the sale, whatever. I'm always gonna repurchase that Boom Boom Cream. This, not so much. Now this next item is something that I even forgot that I had purchased when I was pulling out the products. I had went through my Sephora orders just to pull out the products so I can have them readily available, and I had totally forgot that I picked up this Keep It Tonal nail polish set from Nails Inc. So I did paint my nails today with one of the shades. This one is in the shade Mansion House Street. So that's the shade. It comes with 4 of these neutral nail polishes. I don't know if you can see on the back of that, but she has a little ombre look going on there. So I would love to do that. I should have did that ombre look, right? I should have did that on my nails, but I was just going to like, for this like mauvey grage kind of shade today. So really nice. I really do like the, what do you call it, the brush on the nail polishes. I think even with one coat, you get a nice opacity of the polish color, but I did 2 coats just to make sure that there's nothing showing through from underneath, but I definitely could have got away with 1, and I think these nail polishes will last me for a long time. So I definitely want to use these more in the fall because these are perfect fall colors for that. So I'm not mad at that. That is actually out of stock at the moment, but it's only a $22 set for 4, which I would think is full-size bottles. So I'm not mad at that one bit. In the same order, I did pick up the Sephora collection organic cotton swabs. I still have tons of these because I just use these for like makeup cleanups and everything. We use Q-tips in the bathroom for regular Q-tips. I just use these for my makeup mistakes, and I really do enjoy these. I'm actually, is it the same order? Yeah, I picked up the organic cotton pads. I ran through that pack, but I'll probably gonna buy like 5 packs just to have, because those are only $4, and what, you getting 20% off of that? Like, come on. I'm definitely gonna buy more of those organic cotton pads. They're nice and big, like, so one is actually enough to do all over your face. I usually use cotton pads for like applying like actives to my face, or like any kind of like treatment serum kind of situation. That's what I usually do. Or like sometimes like my treating toner, something like that. Like when I use my AHAs or my BHAs, that's what I'll use to apply the cotton pads. So I'm definitely gonna pick up more of these. I don't need to pick up more of these, but these are really, I mean, they're really sturdy. I don't have no complaints. Like, of course they're gonna bend this cotton, but you know, you don't find like a lot of fuzzies or anything when you're using them. Really good. Something else from the Sephora collection, I got the Sephora Vitamin C and E. This was actually a repurchase, and I probably am going to repurchase it again. You can see I'm all the way down at the bottle. It's to the point where I have to tilt it just to get the dropper into the liquid so I can use it. But I just feel good using like vitamin C and E. I don't know how much of it, I don't know how much of the vitamins are actually in this glow serum, but I like it for my skin. I like the idea of knowing that I'm putting some vitamin C and E on my skin every day. So I do use the serum, and I'm definitely gonna repurchase this during the upcoming sale. Another Sephora collection. See, I just felt like this must have been like a FOMO order. So another Sephora collection product. This is their waterproof eye makeup remover. It used to be comparable to the Lancome waterproof eye makeup remover. You just mix it up, shake it up, mix it up so everything is nice and blue before you use it. Honestly, this bottle is gonna last me forever because I don't necessarily use that much detail to take off my eyeshadow with just this. I would just usually go in the bathroom, take my what do you call it, the makeup cleansing balm or oil, whatever I'm using, and I just use that to remove everything off my face, including my makeup and my eyeshadow. So I don't use this too often. It is good to have here handy just in case I do need it. Like I said, when I'm doing those makeup cleanups, sometimes I can take this and just do a nice little quick cleanup if needed. But again, this is what, an $11 product. I think you get a decent amount of product in here, and this is gonna last me for a long time. So if you don't want to, if you don't want to pay that Lancome price, the Sephora collection is definitely a good option. Now this next product is no stranger to my channel. This is the Dior Powder No Powder in the shade 6N. Like, it looks a hot mess because I've just been using it and using it and using it and abusing it. Let me tell you, I use this all the time. Of course, I used it to go over my face. I use it in combination with my Colored Rain powder brush. Oh my God, perfect combination. Like, when I tell you, this just blends everything in so seamlessly. Leaves the perfect finish for me, and I just love it. I just love it. A $40 powder, you'll get the discount, but this is something, if you haven't tried this already, guys, I highly recommend this. This is a game changer. When you put everything on your face and you want that nice finish, let me tell you, you just want to buff all over, where it doesn't add any extra coverage or anything like that. It's just like a veil of this beautiful finish, and absolutely love this. This is no stranger to my channel. I know y'all probably tired of me talking about it at this point, but this is bomb, y'all. Next up, I actually have something that I haven't tried as of yet, but I'm almost done with the cleansing. It is a balm. I have a cleansing balm in my bathroom that I've been using in addition to the Tatcha oil remover, whatever it's called. So I've been alternating between those two, so I haven't gotten a chance to use this as of yet. I've heard great things about it, so I purchased the Inkyless O Cleansing Balm. It says it's formulated for all, best for normal and sensitive skin, and it helps to remove makeup and cleanse sensitive skin. This is a pretty big product, guys, and this is only $10. So if you're looking for a nice cleansing balm, go ahead, read the reviews and everything over on the Sephora website, and if it's of interest to you, definitely check it out, because I definitely will be. As soon as I'm done with the cleansing balms that's in there, this is coming out. Now, there's a skincare product I wasn't too fond of, and I actually forgot I had this until I looked through this list again. So this is the Sephora Zinc Mask. It's their Purifying Mud Mask. And you know, with mud masks, like, they dry up, and some can be like overly drying, where you feel like if you smile, you're gonna crack your skin. Not only you're gonna crack the mask, you're gonna crack the skin underneath. That's what I felt when it came to this one. I think it did a good job as far as purifying, because trust and believe, everything was pretty much purified. I did keep the foil on because I wasn't sure if I was gonna go back and use it. And when you see the new Sephora order that I had, I actually totally forgot about this, because I did order a totally different purifying mask. So I'm going to be using that mask hopefully before the weekend, and I can share my thoughts about it in the next video when I do that haul. But this one just wasn't it for me. It was a little too drying for me. I do have dry skin, and for me, I get scared of stuff like that. When it's too drying, I want to hurry up and replenish the moisture in my face. So, I mean, it's only a $16 mask. And maybe I'll go ahead and pass this on to a friend. And then the last two products from that order is from Olaplex. I did repurchase the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. Absolutely love this oil. I use it when I flat iron my hair, which I will be doing in the next upcoming weeks. So like I said, I love Olaplex products, and in the upcoming Sephora sale, you'll see I'm gonna repurchase certain items from that line just so that I can have a good system. But besides the number 7, I also picked up the number 8. This is their Bond Intense Moisture Mask. And guys, I actually got many uses out of this mask, and I still have plenty more. Like, maybe it's one of those bottles where the pump goes up, because I'm thinking I have like this much left. But that would be 2 uses. Like, you don't need a lot of this. I usually pump like maybe like three pumps of this mask and put it in my ends, and then maybe like another 2 and go ahead and focus on the roots. And I love this in the shower. It's nice and quick. Like, what does it say? Apply to clean damp hair. Well, it says let's leave on for like 10 minutes. So I always, when I'm washing my hair in the shower, I always wash my hair first, and then I go in with my conditioner. In this case the mask, I'll go in, then I'll wash my body, and I leave. You know, that's the time in between that you have to leave on, and I had no complaints about this. This is a really nice mask. So again, I will be replenishing some more Olaplex products through this sale, because it's been doing wonders for me, especially in the winter time when I'm constantly like blow drying and flat ironing. I don't flat iron too much, but I do blow dry my hair a little bit more often in the winter time. Guys, speaking of that, I've been watching a lot of these natural hair Dyson videos. I'm considering getting the Dyson blow dryer as a gift for myself for this year. But let me know if you have a Dyson blow dryer and if it works for your natural hair. I would love to know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but I am considering purchasing that. That's just a side note. But that was everything from that order. Oh, and then we jumped to October 16th, which was my last order. I'm not going to get into that now, but just know that I did not shop the Friends and Family sale, but Sephora, I guess they noticed that, and they hit me up in my inbox and was like, here's 20% anyway. So they gave me a coupon, and I couldn't let it go to waste. So you will be seeing a Sephora haul in probably next week. I'll have it filmed and up for you guys. So thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. That basically concludes this little wrap up of all the purchases that I made from Sephora throughout the year. Let me know if you had your eye on any of these products that I discussed. If you tried them, what were your thoughts on them? If you liked them, if you didn't, let's talk about it all in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That helps me out greatly and lets other people know that they should be watching this video as well. If you're new here, I would love if you consider subscribing to the channel. Check out a couple more videos here that I have for you guys, or you can go ahead and binge watch me on this playlist here, and I hope to catch each and every one of you on the next video. Until next time, y'all, stay blessed.